able to get a Flareon out. I used Volcanon because I was desperate to win.
And did it work?
Yeah, because I had 4 or more energies always on the bench. So
Uh-huh.
that was good.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, I played Team Plasma, Flareon, and Execute ability one that.
Oh, the propagation?
Yeah, propagation.
Yeah.
That's what I played.
Were you playing against Vespiquen too?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what she was just using.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was close.
All right.
What? How'd you do?
So I won. I shouldn't have won that because so I was playing against someone who was using the luck, so basics don't have any abilities, which is basically my whole deck. And then he was using, I can't remember what the other Pokemon was, but it was stopped supporters for me from using supporters as long as my active. And his Raichus, I'm not sure exactly what they did, but they were in his prize pile all three matches, which sucks, and he only had 2. So first match, I couldn't get anything really. I didn't get Mewtwo, but I got my Palkia GX, so that was my main attacker for a little while. But he scooped after the first 5 turns. He couldn't do anything. And then the next match, all I could get was an Octillery out. That's all I had, and I was attacking with that, and he knocked me out, and then I lost that round. And then we go to Gate 3, and I started with a Remoraid, and I had a Ninja Boy in my hand, and luckily, by turn 2, I could play the Ninja Boy and get my Mewtwo out.
Nice.
Awesome. And then I was able to knock out all his Pokemon enough. For my first turn of the last 3 turns, I was able to knock out the last Pokemon and win.
Nice.
I feel proud of myself.
I was quite happy each game. I was able to get my Heat Factory right away.
Nice. I didn't play one of my stadiums the whole time. The first round, he played Poke Beach. I think that's what it was.
Yeah.
It's a good card.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything else to do, you can't attack. You just drop the 7 cards.
Yeah. Hi guys. So we just got done with round 2, and I lost. Horribly lost. Both games I was able to get my Flareons out, but by the time I had enough energies on him, he already evolved his Snorlax V into his Snorlax VX, so he just...
VMAX?
VMAX, yeah. He just creamed me in both games. So, yeah, I'm not too disappointed because I keep getting my Flareons out at least, and my Volcanon, so... I keep getting them out, so at least I'm not stuck with nothing.
Yeah.
And Jill?
Well, I won round 1, which put me up at table 48, which I don't. Yeah, I mean I'd love to be there, but I don't really belong. I played Trevenant, Outbreak, item lock, so you can't. If you're active, you can't play any items. He also has the Wobbuffet for you. You can't, as long as it's active, you can't use abilities. And he also has the missing also if any damage is on your, I think it's EX and GX, I'm not really positive on that one. You don't get any abilities either. So it's screw me over. I ended up knocking out a bunch of things, but it's not enough because I can't really do anything or get anything out, so it's just me trying to sit there, trying to get the Pokemon I can use and get the energy on it and just try to move along. But no, I lost. Hopefully this next round I don't play some stupid lock deck or something fun.
I mean, that Snorlax deck was pretty fun. It was pretty interesting.
I can actually do stuff and actually show my deck off. I get locked in and not be able to do anything at the end. Yeah.
I was going everywhere. Hey guys, so we just got done with round 3 and I lost. I went up against Darkrai, so the second I saw that, I'm like, yep, this game is not going to go well. And I just got creamed. I was able to get my Flareons out, but once that happened, he just knocked him out instantly, so. Jill, how did you do?
I lost as well. Kind of got crushed. Zykian, I think it's called. The sword dog, legendary. I think I got creamed the first match. The second match, I was able to get some damage on 2 of them, enough to where I could have knocked them out, both of them out the next turn with the GX attack I had in my discard pile. But unfortunately, he got that out and was able to get enough energy and knock out my Mewtwo. So I kind of was like, what are you gonna do? And I really didn't have anything else. So it's like that's pretty much game. Couldn't do anything. So I got crushed by it. But you know, it's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and win this next match. Hopefully, see what we do.
Hey, what's up, guys? We just got done with round 5 and I lost.
Now, what's new?
Yeah, I am not doing well. I went up against Espadrille deck. It kicked my ass.
What's new?
It was bad. I kept getting my Flareon out, but I wasn't getting my energies. I couldn't. I discarded my energies, and I had no way of getting them back. So it's like, next thing I know, all my energies are in the discard, and I'm like, I'll just hit you for 30. It's bad. It's really bad. But I'm having fun. Jill?
So I played against Gengar Mimikyu Tag Team, and they also had a Trevenant something Tag Team. I'm not sure what it was. The other Pokemon is, but it was a Trevenant Tag Team. And first game, I got donked because I couldn't really get anything. And I think I had a Mewtwo on the as my active, and that was my only Pokemon. And they used the main attack on Gengar, where it's like 50 times the amount of trainers that are in your hand, which was then it's time 2 at that rate, so it's like 400 damage we did, so it was enough to knock me out. And the second match, I was able to do damage, but I got 3 prize cards. They knocked out his Muck, which stopped me from having abilities. And he had this Pokemon, I can't think of what the Pokemon is, but it's like it's a stage 1, and the ability is where you discard it, and you get to look through I think it's your deck and or your discard pile for a card and put it in your hand, and in return that your opponent gets to take a prize card for it. So I got 3 prize cards that round. I was able to put some damage around, but not enough before they knocked me out and pretty much was game. So yeah, trying. Hopefully I can pull out a win these next 3 matches. But 4 matches. We have the next 4 matches.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do, but I know I'm trying to get to at least my 3 wins I get on average, so we'll see what happens.
So, hey guys, we just got done with round 6. I lost track now. But yeah, I tied against a Darkrai deck. It was very interesting. First game, he wasn't getting anything, and I had everything all powered up and everything, and just quickly knocking his stuff out. And second game, I couldn't get anything. I only had 1 Pokemon, and that was my Victini V, and he just knocked that out, no problem. And then by the time we get to the third game, they actually just called time. So, and we just started playing, and we just were like, do you just want to call it a time? He's like, sure, yeah, that works. And so that's how mine went. Jill, how did yours go?
So I ended in a tie. Won the first match. I could have won the second match if I had a Alolan Sandslash in my discard pile, because then I would have been able to do. Was it the Alolan Sandslash? No, it was if I had the Greninja GX in the bench on the discard pile, I'd be able to do 120 to one of the Rayquazas on the bench, which she was playing Rayquaza GX. And so she knocked out my Mewtwo, which made it so I lost round 2. Then we went on to game 3. She ended up I ended up mulligans once. So she ended up taking her 1 extra card from mulligans before she put her prize cards down, making it a prize penalty. Me only having to drop 4 cards. She goes first, starting with the Grookey with 1 energy. She can't do much. So I start with the Mew, the one that's got the ability of like stopping damage from hitting the bench. And I play an N. I get the Mewtwo. I get the Float Stone. I get a Remoraid. I get the things that I need. I had a Battle Compressor to put the Sea King GX into the bench. I'm into the discard pile so I could do it, but I didn't get the energy to hit the attack for Sea King to do 60 to win the match. All because of the one energy I missed. Out of 11, I missed one. I didn't even get one. So I'm super salty that I didn't win that match.
Alright guys, so we just got done with round 7.
Round 8.
Round 8. And I lost. I was playing against Pika Ram, so there was like no chance for me. I did pretty well. I had everything set up, but he just crushed me at the end because the whole time he was just getting that Pika Ram all set up. And I wasn't able to get my Guzma to switch it out and get rid of it, so. Jill, how did you do?
So I tied my round 8, and it was against a Psyduck, Psyduck Slowpoke tag team with a bunch of Laprases on the bench that allow you to take, I don't know, a Mermaid Call, I think the ability was called,
yeah,
to get a supporter out of your discard pile. And basically, you know, the attack on the tag team is 40 times the amount of, I think it's supported as your discard from your hand, which is pretty powerful. He won the first match, I won the second match, and we ended up going to a tie in the third match, which we just started like 3 minutes before the end of the round. And I said I was going to go to a tie, and then they call time, which is pretty funny. But he was able to knock out my full-powered my Mewtwo with 3 energies on it, and I had a Remoraid. He did it on he knocked out the Mewtwo on his first turn, which I'm giving props for that. But then I had the Remoraid on my last turn, so it ended up in a tie. So it was pretty great. That was best match and most fun match I had this whole tournament. So finally got to play something fun that wasn't Lock or some like crazy deck that just instantly annihilated me. So yeah, let's see how we do in round 9.